Commercials! Oh boy, I can't wait to read about all the new games coming out this year! That's Mirror's Edge. Well, that was fun, but you know what's even more fun? Commercials! Okay, not really, but what is funny though is that some video game commercials over the years have been completely bonkers. And sometimes creepy. So, we'll take a look at some of them, and with the help of you guys from Twitter, you guys sent me a whole bunch of different weird ads. How do we get to know about the new games coming out? Well, obviously, we'd most likely discover them online via a trailer or a random-ass announcement from the video game company itself, but what we've seen very little of recently are the strange and somewhat confusing ads that we would often see on the TV. Heck, some commercials were not even about the game, but instead about a different product where they used video game characters to promote them. Like Link drinking the Spanish Miranda drink, or this Pizza Hut ad where Crash Bandicoot is yelling at a family for eating the pizza wrong. It just works, and it sells. Nowadays, if you happen to see a video game ad on the TV, it would most likely just be a regular trailer, which kinda loses its charm. Which is why we're gonna take a look at some of the old commercials from the past, because they were funny. Or strange. Just a heads up, some of these commercials are in pretty poor video quality, so don't blame me if it's not in 4K resolution. You guys were the ones who sent me these. Let's start with an ad for one of my favorite games of all time.
You don't understand, it's after us. It's big! It's got huge teeth, a big beak, bulgy eyes, feathers, fur everywhere.
Yeah, and pigs can fly.
No, bears can fly! Bad guys beware! Here comes Banjo-Kazooie, where you're both bird and bear with amazing powers. There's never been anything like this head-banging, sky-flying, rock-hopping, egg-shooting, tag-teaming duo. Banjo-Kazooie, only for Nintendo.
Short, simple, but most importantly, it's 90s. I like the fact that you can see a real-ass bear being carried by what looks like a flamingo. Yes. Next up is this kind of funny but somewhat rude Christmas commercial.
Jingle bells, Santa smells, Christmas really stunk. I got nothing that I like, my gifts were all just junk. Boxes full of clothes, CDs no one knows. When I wanted something for my Nintendo 64. Zelda's great, Turok 2, South Park would be fine. How about Rogue Squadron? That game should be mine.
This one is, of course, about the Nintendo 64 in general. They're basically telling you to buy whatever game you can for the system. Also, I love how this one guy is just laying on the floor. I mean, who even does that? They do say make up for a lame Christmas, and that's kind of mean. I mean, we've all felt pissy about not getting what we want for Christmas, but that's because kids are selfish assholes. Most of the time. I'm sure kids had some funny conversations with their parents whenever this ad played. Next up is...
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us. Aim your zapper gun. You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner. You cannot beat us. Score 1 million. You cannot beat us. Discover new worlds. You cannot beat us. We are Nintendo. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us.
So, that's a thing. Seriously, it looks like one of those typical brainwashing commercials you would see in an episode of a cartoon. You know, where the whole episode is about some evil dude trying to control the public's mind or whatever. It's exactly the same vibe.
Ja, ik ben de meester. Er ligt een vloek over Mario Land.
Zonder de 6 munten bereikt hij nooit het kasteel.
Het grootste, gevaarlijkste, meest uitdagende avontuur op de Game Boy.
Vernietig Mario.
Super Mario Land 2. Nu bij je Nintendo.
Let's skip this one.
Check it.
Oh, dope. Check this.
Yeah!
26 enormous levels, massive power-ups, outrageous enemies.
Okay, hold on. I gotta know. What the hell was up with Rayman and Piss? Was that the main attraction or what? I dare not to Google it. Now here's a classic and well-known Pokemon commercial. Just a bus driver giving a bunch of Pokemon a ride before he just kills them. I mean, I would probably do the same thing. Yeah, whatever is what he says, and then I bet the people at PETA were furious. They probably still are. While some of these have been pretty damn weird, there is one that I will always remember. Truth be told, most of these commercials didn't actually air in Sweden, but this next one did. And it is indeed weird. Xbox. I love how they're not even showing any games or even the console itself. It's just the slogan and the logo. Nothing else. And then Halo was born. Now we've seen video game characters being the mascots for their own cereal brands and stuff, but on rare occasions, we would see them have their own canned food. Such as Sonic Pasta!
Food.
Sonic the Hedgehog pasta from Franco-American.
Was that shit even any good? Please, if you're watching this and actually tried the Sonic pasta, I need to know if it was any good. Maybe the guy in the commercial is watching this. I want your autograph. Speaking of food, here's an ad for Yoshi's Island.
Find out we crammed everything into Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island. 60 more levels, massive enemies, huge Yoshi tricks, all served up with the latest graphic technology, Morphmation.
No more.
Sure you don't have room for another little bonus level? Super Mario World 2, only on the Super NES. Still the big one.
Let's just move on. Okay, so this one I've never seen before. It's just a bunch of little people dressed up as Pikmin, repeatedly shouting, "Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog!" You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of that one Jackass bit where a big group of little people start chasing Preston down the street. It was funny. But you know what's not funny? Creepy stuff! Oh, okay, that's a lie. Sometimes creepy can be funny, but when it comes to commercials, the word creepy, or as some people would rather want to call it, cursed, will never escape the world of video game advertisements. Here's one. PlayStation 3.
From the shores of Maine to the California coast, Tomba has captured the hearts of Americans everywhere. Maybe it's the way he swings and climbs, or defeats the evil pigs and man-eating flies. Or maybe it's the way you and Tomba conquer them all. Together, Tomba loves you. And by golly, America loves Tomba.
Now that is truly inspirational. And you know what? You guys mean the same to me.
On the shores of Malaran, to the forest of the naked mountains, Dex has captured the hearts of people around the world. Maybe it's the way he trips and falls, or lays on the ground and screams. Or maybe it's the way that you and Dex share the same ideals. Together. Dex loves you. And by golly, the world loves Dex.
Anyway, here's a classic. Okay, despite there being a dance that's pretty out of place for something Zelda related, this ad is pretty damn cool. It was made in Japan, and we all know that that is its own territory of crazy and weird when it comes to commercials. Now I could make a whole different video where I talk about Japanese video game commercials. If I were to talk about them here, this video would be like an hour long. So maybe next time. In the meantime, here's a McDonald's ad from Pakistan.
और मैकडॉनल्ड्स से सेगा गेम्स लाए Tail Soccer Sonic Skateboard Rogue and Emmy Tennis Cream Puff Flower Catch Shadow Basketball Knuckles Baseball जी भरकर फिर खेलें, खूब हल्ला गुल्ला मचाएं और दोस्तों को भी बतलाएं। चलो चलकर हैप्पी मील खाएं। चलो चले मैकडॉनल्ड्स से सेगा गेम्स लाएं। अरे छुट्टियों के दिन है, मस्तियों के दिन है। मैकडॉनल्ड्स चलकर मौज उड़ाएं, चलकर हैप्पी मील खाएं। मजे मजे के क्रैश बैंडिकूट साथ लाए दोस्तों को साथ खिलाए कूदे और गाए अरे छुट्टियों के दिन है
Thanks for watching this video. I hope you liked it. There is more to come, so stay tuned. And hey, if you really want me to keep stuff going, then you can go ahead and check out my Patreon page and receive some pretty dang cool rewards as thanks for pledging and supporting me and my show. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter, especially Twitter, as I'll be posting news, updates, and other random shit. Follow me on Twitch if you want to watch me live stream games and such, and we've also got a Discord server that you can join as well. Links are in the description. The word creepy, or as some people would rather want to call it, cursed, will never escape the world of video game advertisements. Here's one. Nailed it. Probably someone in the comments gonna be like, you pronounced this word wrong. Fuck you, I'm Swedish. I know 2 languages.